Hey, my name is Alec. In this video, I'm going to share with you routines to help recover from wrist pain for web developers and programmers and people who use computers a bit too much and who experience wrist pains because of that. The routines I'm about to share with you, I'm about to share with you two routines. One you can do at work so that it doesn't take a lot of time and you can still have a lot of the benefits from you using exercises to alleviate wrist pains. And the second one is something you can do at home when you have a little bit more time and a little bit more equipment to actually get even more results. I've learned these routines, the first one that I'm about to share with you, from my father, who had been a guy who'd been working on his computer all day. And when I told him I wanted to become a programmer, one of the first things he told me besides, "I'm happy for you, it looks like a good job," is, "Hey, I'm going to share with you these training routines that I want you to do every day that you go to work," because he experiences a lot of wrist pains because at first he didn't know these exercises. And because he has that job and he's a guitar player and he hadn't done these exercises for years, he ended up developing carpal tunnel problems. And these are bad wrist pains that are recurring and that are very difficult to heal, and he didn't want me to have that. Through research, I actually realized there's a lot of different wrist and hand problems that you can develop if you don't do exercises like this. So be very careful. It's not just carpal tunnel problems. Being on the computer actually doesn't necessarily feel that bad in the moment, but actually the way that your wrists are angled is very not ergonomic, and you're actually very at risk of developing a lot of different wrist and hand problems long term. Some of them are very hard to heal. Some of them requiring even surgery. So if you want to avoid these things, what you want to do, the first routine is something that you want to do either during your breaks or when you start feeling a little bit of strain in your arms, or both. It's not really long. All you have to do is you start by putting your hands in front of you. You start rotating both your wrists at the same time 8 times. My cat's attacking the camera. And then once you're done, you're rotating the wrists on the other side 8 times. Once you're done, put one of your hands forward. You're going to push down on your top knuckles and going to do a good stretch of the top of your wrist. Keep your arm and your elbow straight. Then after 8 seconds, you're going to move to the other side of your wrist. You're going to hold your fingers and push with your arm and pull with your other hand at the same time. It's going to stretch the underside of your wrist very well. Once you're done, shake the hand. Shake the hand on the other side, and you do the other hand, same thing. So you redo the whole routine. You redo the 8 circles on one side, 8 circles on the other, and then you do the stretching of the other hand, and followed with the shaking of the hands. Very quickly, this is something you can do at work. I used to do this at work actually when I was working with my first developer job. And no one complained. It's a very quick routine, and it really feels good to do on the wrists. And the other routine is actually something you should probably not do at work. One of the reasons is it requires a wooden pole. If you don't have this, you can use a broomstick very well. It's going to work for you very well. And the other reason is it takes a little bit more time. So if you actually do this at work every hour and a half or so, maybe your boss is going to complain. So the first thing you want to do is push your arm forward with the pull sideways. You're going to want to rotate left and right with a good speed, and you're going to feel as you rotate, it kind of stretches all your forearm muscles and a bit of your wrist muscles. You're going to do this for about 20 seconds. Once you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to take the pole towards its end, and you're going to pull the other tip of the pole toward you, okay? Usually you want to keep your arm toward the side of your body, but for the sake of this video, so that you see what kind of movement my hand does, I'm just basically moving straight vertically. Okay, so you do this movement toward the side of your body for about 20 seconds. After that, you turn your hand around and you do the exact same thing, but at the back of your body. This way you're going to hit this side of the wrist instead of this side. So after doing this, you should feel it in your wrists and forearms pretty well. This is a real workout, okay? This is not just quick exercise. This is a workout that will strengthen your wrist. Once you're done the last exercise, this is the one that really helped me the most, I feel, okay? You are going to hold the pole toward you, and you are going to do some lifts of the pole. You're going to extend your wrist as much as possible down and up without moving the forearm. This one, you really feel it in the hand, like all the way toward your knuckles and in your wrists. This one feels really good to do. You're going to do about 20 of them, and then you're going to do the same routine with the other arm. And I used to hear like my wrist like make these cracking noises when I was doing these circles with them, and now they're almost completely silent. So they feel now a lot healthier and stronger. This is a video I've made because one of my viewers has asked me questions about wrist pains. He's experienced wrist pains. If you have problems like these or stuff you need help with, you can ask me in the comments and maybe I'll make a video about it. With that said, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.